Right there, guys. How's it going? So, same duvet, Minty, mate. Was it Minty who said it? I can't remember. Whoever it was yesterday, same duvet. Anyway, guys. So this video is obviously about the centre backs that's all kicked off today. I don't want to be one of those that says I told you so, but this is something I mentioned last night on the stream. That obviously Marc Guéhi and this Leoni are two players that apparently Liverpool people have been saying could be one or the other. Well, I've had reports today that Liverpool want them both. Now, this is how this. I'm going to go over why I think this makes sense. Exactly the same stuff that I said last night. But before we get to that, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe and leave a comment down below, guys, to let us know your thoughts on all of this. So, we'll start off with the article over on the Times from Paul Joyce. Now, I will say this did come out from other people first. However, Paul Joyce is the man that basically, when he says it, it's come from the club, basically, right? So he has said the following, that Liverpool have opened talks with Crystal Palace over Marc Guéhi and are also stepping up their interest in Giovanni Leoni as they seek defensive reinforcements. A deal to sign Marc Guéhi could be between 30 million plus 5 million in add-ons. The interest has intensified for Guéhi after Steve Parish stated that the club were willing to sell him for the right price and said that losing him for free would constitute a problem if they were to lose him next year for a free if he didn't sign a new deal. Leoni is well regarded and has been tracked by Inter Milan. There's an obvious benefit to Leoni to stay in Italy in the countdown to next summer's World Cup. However, Inter's Milan's budgetary restrictions mean they cannot pay the 30 to 35 million that Parma would seek. Liverpool have not yet made club-to-club contact, but they believe Leoni is one of the best young centre-backs in Europe and have been trying to recruit a younger player for a number of years. And it goes on to say that they had Colwill, Euro and Huysen, who they've tried to sign and haven't been able to do it. He also does mention that deals for Leoni and Guéhi would not be dependent on each other. Liverpool only have 3 centre-backs in Van Dijk, Konate and Gomez, having sold Kwanzaa. Gomez is obviously currently injured and Konate's long-term future is unclear after entering the final year of his deal. And that is basically it, guys, on the update for this. So why this makes sense for me is you're bringing Marc Guéhi to compete with Konate, potentially even be the Konate successor, whatever, take over the role. And then you bring in someone like Leoni, who's 18 years of age, and he plays with Van Dijk for a bit, and all the other ones, you get him, built up, and he becomes the Van Dijk successor. Guys, if Liverpool pull off the signing of these two players, and we still sign Alexander Isak, on top of everything else we've done, this is the best transfer window that Liverpool have had in my lifetime. That's what I'm going to say right now. And yeah, incredible stuff, isn't it, really, guys? If this pulls off. Let's see what happens with it. Did throw this out there last night, so I am going to blow my own trumpet a little bit with this. But yeah, anyway, that's basically it, guys. Keep your eye on Guéhi and Leoni over the next few weeks, I'd say. I don't think this is going to go fast, or whatever. See what happens. There was also that picture, wasn't there, as well, of Van Dijk giving the old as well when Slot and Guéhi shook hands. So yeah, let's see what happens, guys. Let me know down below what you think, and I'll catch you in the next one.